Indie games can be both a blessing and a curse. When you're only charging $10 for a game and don't have that long of a development time, this can allow some really out there ideas become games instead of going right into the circular bin where they deserve. This is strongly the case with PixelJunk Eden. In a larger studio, this game would have been tossed away like a 3-year-old banana, but with a small team, it actually becomes a full game. Indie games are the kind of games that are beloved and worshipped by the kids who think of themselves as cooler and hipper than the people who play Call of Duty. You know those kids, the kids that wear dark sunglasses all the time, bought their I Want to Be Cool starter kit at Hot Topic, and continue to insist that Catcher in the Rye is more than an incredibly average book. And while most indie games are a reminder of why you need a decent-sized development team to actually make money with your game, the team at Q Games actually continues to make good and fun games. After having made 2 games, one good, one the opposite, they decided to break away and make their artistic game of Eden. I normally don't like things and people who profess themselves as artistic because rarely do they show any true talent. If the future of art is dependent on the artists that I am around on my college campus, then the future of art consists of black painted canvases with Lady Gaga lyrics written on them. Eden breaks away from this pattern while still being different and still entertaining. The player controls what the developers have coined a Grimp, which sounds like a cool evil troll that lives behind the library and shoots up all the time, but instead, it's a little speck thing that looks like a teardrop coming from the artist kids from that last paragraph. You move through the levels that look like Serbia, dark, empty, and with unrecognizable plants growing all over the place. You jump around the gardens, as they are called, and collect all the little specks. These are then gathered in a seed, which you jump through the sprout to a new Serbian plant, and you can use to move on to more seeds. You jump by pointing the arrow in the direction you want and pressing a button. I would say the jumping is responsive, but only if the game came out on the Commodore 64 and people were still trying to decide what a video game is. If you design a game completely around jumping, then don't expect any ribbons from me or any compliments when you have basic jumping function. Only insults when the jumping is terrible. Also, you have to collect crystals to refill your depleting synchronization meter. This is added to make the game have more challenge than just having you not throw your controller after you fall all the way to the ground. To counter the high tendency you will have of taking long falls, the developers added a thread of silk that you can tether to the plant if you miss your jump, and you can swing back. I found myself swinging in circles until I found out that my silk can only hold so long, and it broke! And again, another fall to the bottom. I know I sound harsh, but I actually enjoyed this game. You can only do cover-based shooting so long until you're looking for something different. There are online leaderboards where you can post your scores, so make sure you check out the leaderboard. I would say I recommend this game if you enjoy games that are different and unique, but if you like that, then you already own this.